If you're paying for DistroKid just to push songs to Spotify and Apple Music, you're using a fraction of what the subscription includes. 7 features, already bundled. Most artists never touch them. But here's the thing. Even if you switch on every single tool, they all optimize one income stream, streaming. And streams pay fractions of a cent. So what about the bigger money? That's what this review is actually about. So let's start with what it actually cost in 2026. 3 annual plans. Musician at $24.99 a year for one artist name. Musician Plus at $44.99. That adds custom release dates and daily stats. Ultimate at $89.99 for up to 100 artist names. And every single plan takes 0% commission on your streaming royalties. You keep everything the stores pay. Now, one thing that trips people up. The base plan can't schedule a release date. If you want to set a drop date, you need Musician Plus at minimum. That catches a lot of new artists off guard. All right, let's walk through the 7 features you're already paying for, one by one. Feature 1, synced lyrics. Inside every release page, you can paste your lyrics, sync them line by line, and listeners get that sing-along text in their streaming app. It's included, costs nothing extra. And most artists never even turned it on. Feature 2, cover song licensing. Mark a track as a cover during upload, and DistroKid secures the mechanical license for you. $12 per cover per year. Royalties to the original songwriters? Handled. But heads up, it can take up to 14 business days, so plan your release dates around it. For anyone who's avoided covers because licensing felt like legal homework, this is probably the most underused feature they offer. Feature 3, HyperFollow. Every release gets a free landing page where fans can pre-save the track, follow you on Spotify, click through to your merch store. It costs nothing extra and gives an unreleased song somewhere to actually send traffic. Feature 4, the Spotify Canvas Generator. It creates those 3 to 8 second looping videos that play behind your track in the Spotify app. Generate it, download it, upload through Spotify for Artists. Or edit the clip further in whatever video editor you like. It's a small thing that makes your track page look way more polished. Feature 5, promo cards. Pick a release and DistroKid generates a set of promotional images sized for stories and feeds. Artwork, release date, streaming badges. Right-click, save, post. Dead simple. Feature 6, Playlister. Type your genre and it returns playlists with curator contact details. And here's where DistroKid is actually pretty honest. Their own guidance on that screen is blunt. Never pay a curator for placement. Paid placements generate fake streams and can get your music permanently removed. Pitch honestly or not at all. And feature 7, Publishing Administration. This one's actually important. DistroKid Publishing acts as your publishing admin. One-time $75 fee, then 20% commission on the composition royalties it collects. You keep 80%. And here's the thing. Standard distribution only collects the recording side. If nobody's collecting your publishing, that money is just sitting with the collection societies. This switches on an income stream you're currently leaving on the table. So, is the subscription actually worth it? Honestly, used properly, the plan earns its price. Distribution was 0% streaming commission, plus lyrics, cover licensing, pre-saves, canvases, promo images, playlist contacts, and optional publishing collection. That's a real toolkit. But if all you do is upload and walk away, you're overpaying for a fraction of the product. But here's where the honest part of this review kicks in. Because there's one category of music income that none of these features touch. Look at the list again. Every feature exists to either get you more streams or collect your stream royalties more completely. And streams pay fractions of a cent. The typical published comparison figure is around $0.004 per play, though that varies by service and territory. We're talking fractions of a penny. DistroKid is a distributor. It has no sync department, no briefs board, no route to the licensing deals where TV shows, films, games, and ad campaigns pay real budgets for music. That's not a hidden flaw. It's simply not the product. And just to put it in perspective, One $3,000 sync placement is roughly the payout of 750,000 streams at that $0.04 figure. One placement, 750,000 streams. That's the gap we're talking about. So where does the sync money actually live? For sync licensing, the platform built around it is Played.fm. It runs a live sync briefs board where TV shows, films, podcasts, indie games, and ad campaigns post real budgets, and artists pitch their catalog directly in the platform. No agents, no middlemen. The briefs run $120 to $3,000 per placement, and at the time of writing, the board shows 23 open briefs with $21,720 in live budgets. And here's the kicker. Played.fm takes no cut of the deal. Artist keeps 100%. Now, to be fair, and Played.fm actually prints this right on their page, a pitch is a submission, not a placement. Nothing guarantees a deal. That honesty is refreshing, but it's important you go in with realistic expectations. And by the way, selling your music direct on Played.fm is free on every tier. You keep 100% of sales. Fans pay through your own PayPal or Wise link. Played.fm never touches the money. That's a completely separate revenue channel from streaming. So what does the sync pitching side actually cost? Sync pitching is on the paid plans. Artist at $12.99 a month with pay-as-you-go pitches. Pro at $19.99 a month with 3 briefs included. And label at $29.99 a month. That gets you 10 briefs per month, plus priority and early access. Remember, direct sales are free regardless of plan. And here's the simple math. Briefs on the board run from $120 up to $3,000 per placement, and you keep 100% of the deal. A single placement near the top of that range is worth more than a year of any plan on the platform. But remember, a pitch isn't a guarantee. You're paying for access to the briefs board, not for a promised deal. All right, final verdict. Is DistroKid worth it in 2026? Yeah, for distribution, if you actually use the 7 features you're already paying for. But it optimizes exactly one income stream: streaming. Keep it for what it does. Switch on the tools you've been ignoring, and put your catalog somewhere sync buyers are actually posting budgets. The two platforms do different jobs, and the artists earning the most in 2026, they're running both. Don't pick one, stack them. Full review with all the links is at unbiasedreviewer.com. And if this was useful, you know what to do.